Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club New Eyes, and well, Doki Doki New Eyes, whatever you like to call it, but yeah. Last time we left off we had a run, and yeah, and we got late to school because we lay down and sleep too much, but yeah. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Okay, so let's continue, I guess. As unbelievable as this sounds, I'm on time, and I'm not even out of breath. Impressive. Without waiting, I immediately headed for my building. After all the looks I got from being just a little bit late, I don't want to ever be tardy again. Everyone's already hurrying in class. Thank God. 1 minute late and I would have had to go through it all again. I sit down on my desk, usual routine, everyone's chatting and having fun. I get my notebook out of my bag. I'll just start working on my poem, but I just can't feel any kind of inspiration. I rest my head on my palms looking outside. I wonder what Natsuki's doing right now, or FD. I sigh and I look at the board. I guess there's no way for me to know. Nice. The school bell startles me. I'd lost hope. I never thought I'd hear it ringing till the end of the session. I clumsily get up because of my aching muscles. I grab my purse and my notebook and a pencil from my bag. I first get some food. I need it if I want to write properly. Luckily, all the other students are in the yard eating their own lunches. I walk to the vending machine. There isn't a wide variety of goods to choose from, but they'll do. I'm not feeling really hungry after this morning's eggs. Now I need to find some place to write. I could either go to the roof or in the yard. There are way too many students in the yard. It could be too cold on the roof. The roof. Too many people in the yard. It'll probably be better for me to go to the roof. It might be a little unsafe for me to stay outside and open for an hour or so. I'd rather not be around everyone. What if they see me writing a poem? I take a sip of my drink and I head to the staircase, my notebook under my arm. As I walk up to the stairs, I stop at the third floor. I could swear I just heard Sayori's voice. It must be my imagination. Sayori can't be there, right? The third floor is abandoned. There's nothing to do here. I shake my head and I keep walking up the stairs to the roof. The wind is blowing pretty hard, but thankfully I'm the only one here. I put my notebook and my pencil on the floor and I look at the ground. So many students everywhere. What an inspiring view. It's good to be a bit of a hiatus sometimes. I inhale the fresh air and I sit down, ready to write my poem. So the beach, right? I scratch my head and looking for some possible idea. The beach. It's a bit vague subject. There are a lot of different elements that can be portrayed. This is a bit more frustrating than I expected it to be. Imposing themes shouldn't be allowed. I spend a good minute looking at a blank sheet of paper trying to think of anything that would fit. I should at least snap my fingers. Of course, I know what I'm going to write. I quickly started jotting down a few lines. I erased a lot of them, but as always, I end up with a poem I'm satisfied with. A marvel miles of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and the expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at the foundation until you give in, or will a sullen wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes in the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. God damn it. Drift toward and I return to Earth forevermore, right? Yeah. It looks good. I managed to use every element I could think about the beach. I sigh. I can't wait to see what Natsuki has prepared. I glance at my phone. It's already this late. I'm having trouble with my perception of time lately. I quickly get up on my feet and I make sure my poem doesn't fly away with the wind. It's the second time today I'm almost late. I need to focus more. Just like this morning, the students are all getting into the class. I finish my drink and I throw the bottle in the bin. Just a little bit more time and we'll be able to share the poems. I could get used to it, actually. I sit down waiting for lessons to start. I read my poem about 2 or 3 times, checking for syntax errors. It's good. I hope FD will enjoy it. Everyone, without even noticing, I find myself smiling. I think about him. I need to stop. This is just weird. Nice. Sorry for the cutout. That was my bad. I'm sorry. I suddenly opened my eyes. The school bell woke me up. I quickly look around me. So class is over again. I shake my arms. I can't feel my arms. I want to fall asleep on them. After a quick yawn, I exit the room. I go directly head for the staircase. I climb up the stairs. I can't wait to get to the club room. I want to see what everyone else came up with. I love to see what FD has written today. As I approach the room, I start humming. Today feels like a really good day. I peek through the door's windows. Natsuki sitting at the table reading manga. Will it bother her if I enter? She said she wanted to spend less time with me, but this is our club, so there is no need to be afraid. I open the door and enter the room. Hey, Natsuki. She looks up from her manga and smiles at me. Hi, Yuri. Hey, Yuri, how are you? I'm fine, and yourself? All good. She looks like she's in a good mood today. That's unusual considering her behavior yesterday. I suddenly remember our talk at the bridge. Oh, so did you end up seeing Sayori last night? How was she? Oh yeah, so we got to spend some time together. We went to cinema and saw a pretty good movie. Is that so? And how are you feeling? She was fine. We had some great discussions, and I learned quite a few things about myself. Did you? What kind of things? Just some things, you know? It doesn't matter. Just remember you should try spending some time with her too. I'm sure she'd like it. I know Natsuki, she's being unnecessarily evasive. I guess I can't really ask her to tell me about these things anyways. I promised I'd stop. Alright then. Natsuki goes back to her manga. I sit down at the table and want to get a book out too. I guess I could have some time to kill before the others arrive. Maybe I can finally finish my book. I'd like to discuss a bit more, but I'll have to wait. The club door opens. I raise my head, and as I notice Sayori enter the club room. I wave at Sayori. She looks incredibly tired. This is unusual. She's still smiling though. Hello. Hey Sayori, you look a bit tired. Is everything alright? Is there not just me? Natsuki noticed it too. Yeah, don't worry, I just have a headache. It'll be better soon. Make sure you're healthy for the festival, alright? Don't worry about that. I'll rest a bit while the others arrive if you don't mind. Natsuki goes back to her manga. Sayori goes to the back of the room. Apparently she doesn't sit with us at the table. She's silent. She isn't doing anything except staring at her desk. I'm concerned. It's not long before the club doors open again. Effie enters, followed by Monica. Aw man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. We're practicing piano again, right? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help me out for the festival too. I smile at Monica. It's obvious that she's grateful for our help. None of this would exist without her. We should be thanking her. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sierra all of a sudden. I glance at Sayori, she doesn't move. I'm not sure she's even listening to us. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That sounds pretty specific to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. She is in extremely good mood today, too, especially compared to yesterday. Is it thanks to her outing with Zero, maybe? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Natsuki and I both look at Monica with quizzical looks. Translation? What are you talking about? Ah, never mind. I love that joke. I've heard it before somewhere. I think it's not. Is it a normal game? I don't know. I don't remember. It's so many mods I've played in the normal game. I don't even know which is which anymore. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Interaction are as fun as Yuri's though. Natsuki's statement startles me. It's surprised me more than it should have. Wait, excuse me? Where's Sayori anyways? He looks around the room before finally seeing her. She's so quiet it's easy to forget that she's even here. Hopefully FD will find out what's wrong with her today. It's heart-wrenching to see her like that. Oh, there you are. FD walks over to Sayori with a gentle smile and stares at him in a few seconds before Monica leads closer to me. Yuri. Ah! I wasn't staring. Don't worry. No, I don't really mind that. It's just that since you were here before me, have you noticed anything strange with Sayori lately? She's even quieter than usual and she doesn't look often fine to me. Oh, well, she greeted us with a smile on her face as usual. Something was different today. She didn't even sit with us at the table. I've noticed that. Has she said anything in particular? Did something happen to her today? Monica's questions seem a little too personal. Maybe she should be asking Sayori directly, but I can't understand her concern. I don't know at all. I haven't seen her before she came into the club room. I'm sorry, I'm not really useful. No, don't worry. You tried your best. Monica turns around and walks to her desk. A few seconds later, she's joined by FD, who seemingly looks concerned. What did Sayori tell him? I take a few steps forward to approach her. I want to help her. Before I take another step, Natsuki stopped me. Don't. I think it'd be better for FD and Monica to take care of her. Why don't we go outside for a little bit? I nod and not fully understanding the situation I'm in. Natsuki would be the first one to help me with someone like Sayori. So doesn't she want to try? We both exit the room. So, you know how I went to the cinema with Sayori yesterday? Before you ask, no, I won't tell you what I've learned. But at some point, we happened to talk about FD and Sayori. Well, she was all happy and cheerful as usual, but I could sense something was wrong. Don't you think she's been acting weirder and weirder these last few days? Indeed. I was just talking about it with Monica. I don't want to make it sound like I'm minding other people's business, but I'm concerned. There's nothing I can do about it. A thought flashes across my mind when I saw Sayori's cuts. Why didn't I do anything, even though cutting makes some people feel good? It made me realize it's not healthy. I've been stupid. Yes, there's something you can do about it, Yuri. And we've talked about it already. I tried to remember the latest talks we've had. What can I do about it? I'm powerless in this situation. Can't remember? Oh, I'm sorry, I really can't. God, what did I tell you yesterday? We have to try seeing her outside of school. She's our friend, right? So why don't we do what real friends do? Our outing at the cinema was really entertaining. I believe Sarah enjoyed her time out. Well, despite her behavior when we mentioned FD. Natsuki sighs. Don't you think that's at least what we could do for her? Yeah, that makes sense. I'd love to get closer to Sayori times and even closer to FD. Natsuki's expression slowly changes. Let's just keep it at Sayori, alright? I'm not even allowed to talk about him. I'm sorry for Natsuki and her newly found friendship, but this is a little too much. Alright, yes, Sayori. Do you think she's out here, spending time with me? What do you think? I asked you to spend some time with her. We're all in the same club, aren't we? This is pure coincidence, Sayori. This is fate. So have a bit of confidence and go show Sayori how much you enjoy your friendship. Natsuki, unexpectedly poetic today. This is deep, Natsuki. I know. I should teach you my ways one day. I sarcastically chuckle, of course. Natsuki goes back in the classroom. I stay behind for a few seconds. Natsuki was right. I should show Sayori that our friendship counts. I've never been good at showing my emotions, but Sayori needs it. However, something in this conversation left me feeling something bitter. Why can't I talk about FD? He's really a member of our club. I'm allowed to appreciate him, right? I shake my head and try to forget Natsuki's sudden reaction. I'm free to talk to whoever I want. As I enter, I see Monica talking to Sayori at the back of the room. FD's sitting at the table looking at nothing in particular. He looks lost. Is he really that worried about Sayori? I stand there for a few seconds staring at him. I like to tell him everything's fine, that I'll take care of Sayori, but really who'd better than him to do it? He's known her for so many years. Better I can do ongoing debate in my head. Natsuki shyly approaches FD. I move away. I don't want to hear what they're talking about. I may end up getting curious. I'll probably ask Natsuki about it. It's not worth the risk. I look around the room. Natsuki and FD are talking. Monika's still whispering to Sayori. I'm just standing here looking at everyone. This is awkward. I sit down looking at the floor. I want to grab my book and read it, but just like every single time, the closer I'm getting to the end, the more I don't want to end it. That's so true. The paradoxical feeling. Monika finally stands up, glancing one last time at Sayori before finally walking towards me. I linguistically look at her. It looks like she understands my concern. She sits down next to me and smiles. I just had to talk with Sayori. Wait, what? I was that yes? I was that yes. I was yes. Not I was that yes. What? I just had to talk with Sayori. I was that yes. English, please. God damn it. How is she? Well, from what I've seen, she's fine. Maybe she's just feeling a little tired or low, but who doesn't now again? Well, I see what you mean, yes. But doesn't she want to join us now? Because it still doesn't explain why she's away from us. Oh yeah, that. Well, I think I guess why she's a little distant. Is that so? How come then? My tone probably sounds awful curious, but I don't mind. I'm concerned nobody can say that. Contrary. I'm sorry, I don't think I can tell you anything about it. Not now, at least. Maybe you should ask her about it tomorrow. Tomorrow? Natsuki thinks I should show my friendship to Sayori. Do you think I should do that? Oh, definitely. Monika instantly reacts towards me. Really? But I don't know much about her. Wouldn't it be a little awkward? You're supposed to be the most poetic one here. Friendship defines both words and logic. It doesn't matter if you don't know about her or it feels like it would be awkward. As long as you show her true feelings and as long as you show who you are and what you can do for her, then you're a friend and a good friend on top of that. Alright, I'm lost for words. But Monica just genuinely made me smile. Friendship defines both words and logic. It makes sense. Maybe I should just trust myself. I nod at Monica and smiling at her. Monica, thank you. Don't thank me. I'm just being logical. She glances behind me. It's time for a good start with our poems. Monica walks away and gets to call everyone. Nice. As I walk to the main table, glancing serious as I do, it'll be fine. She's be fine today, but after Monica told her, I turned my head back to Monica. Okay, everyone, why don't we share our poems now? I think we'll leave it there. I know it's a little short because I'm a little busy doing stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We'll finish the poems next episode. I promise. The poems at least. We'll hopefully leave the club. I don't know how long that'll be, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I'm kind of busy at the moment. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike. It doesn't help anyone. And before I end the video, yeah, I might not upload so much in the next couple days, but if I do, good for me. But if I might not be able to. But yeah, have a good day, big gay.